This is the plaintiff, Janice Johnson. She says she sold the defendant, her former friend, a sofa, and the woman has stiffed her. That's right, she still owes her money. She's being disrespectful by ignoring her, and she's had it. If that weren't bad enough, she also refuses to pay her twin daughters for babysitting, and today is Judgment Day because she's suing for the $630 she's owed. This is the defendant, Eliza Barker. She says the plaintiff was moving around and had no use for the couch and had to remove it from her old place. The plaintiff told her to take it. Then she started harassing her for money for the couch, so she paid her $110. Soon after that, she discovered the thing was covered in mold. It was unhealthy, and she refuses to give her any more money for it. As far as the babysitting goes, she never agreed to pay her kids a dime for babysitting and owes her nothing. She's accused of couching the issue.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
Okay, Janice Johnson, you are suing on behalf of yourself and your twin daughters, twin 15-year-old daughters?
Yes, ma'am.
Jada and, God bless you, Jada and Jana Johnson.
Yes, ma'am.
You're suing your former friend Eliza Barker for $630 in babysitting services and money she did not pay you for a sofa. Tell me what's going on.
Okay. She asked me, she was moving, and she asked me about my furniture. I moved, and I couldn't get it in the apartment that I moved in because the door was small, but I didn't want to sell my furniture. But her being a friend, and, you know, I did it for her.
You did what for her?
I let her get my furniture.
Yeah, but you sold it to her.
Yes, I did. That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah, I sold it to her with agreement. I wrote out.
How much was, you have an agreement written up?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see it.
Thank you.
I, Eliza Barker, agree to pay Janice Johnson $500 for her sectional sofa in payments, $50, and then there's a notation for the two amounts that were paid. Is this your signature? Does that look like what you guys?
Yes, I signed it, yes.
Okay. All right, so this says that you paid $74 towards the furniture. Does that sound right?
No, that's incorrect.
Okay, so according to you, you paid more than that. We'll get to you in a minute. Go ahead and tell me what happens.
Well, she said that her baby's father would give me $250, and then 2 weeks later he would give me $250 more. But that never happened. So I waited until she started working because she was out of work. So when she started working, then I had to still ask her. And she said, well, I'm having a problem with a babysitter, and I could give you the money that I have to get a babysitter if you would let your daughters come over and babysit for me. So I agreed, so that I would get some money towards my furniture.
Wow, how'd your daughters feel about that?
Oh, they was okay with it. It was for me, but you know, I shot for them. It was really for them.
Okay.
I was getting it for me, but it was going towards my kids. But she came the first week. She told me she get paid every week. She said, I'll give you something every week. The first week, she came with $50, and I told her, that's not the agreement. She said, she said, I get paid every week. You're going to get your money. Don't worry about it. The next week came, because I said, okay, my children stayed with her night and day. They babysitted night and day for her.
What does that mean? Your children moved in with her?
No, they were there for 2 weeks straight, 2 whole weeks.
2 whole weeks?
2 whole weeks babysitting her babies.
Was she not home?
She was at work.
For 2 whole weeks, she never came home?
Oh, yeah, she came home, but I'm saying they stayed at her house for 2 weeks.
So your girls would not go home to you, they stayed with her?
Exactly,
All right.
yes, yes.
How come?
They were, well, we were friends before anything, so
Okay.
they love her just as well as her kids love me, so that's why they were there. So the next week came. This time she comes, say, I didn't get paid. They didn't pay me. Like, Eliza, I said, I'm having surgery, so I had to get some things for my surgery. I need to get some stuff for my surgery. So she took me to Walmart. She bought the little soap that I needed for my surgery. And then she gave me $20 for food. So that's how I got the $24. So after the fact, I called and I told her to bring my children home. She texted me back saying that if I give you $50, can they stay? And Gerald's gonna give you $100 the next week, Wednesday. And I told her, no, I'm not falling into your traps anymore. Bring my children home.
Were your children going to school, or was this during the summer?
Summertime.
Okay.
It was in the summertime.
All right.
They were out of school.
Okay, so go on.
So After that, the texts started, and then...
Let me see the text. So what, according to you, is going on? She says you never finished paying for the sofa and that you ended up, getting free babysitting services from the kids.
Okay, so I end up, before the kids came to my house, I did give her $80. The agreement was $100, it was, but I only gave her $80.
Do you have a receipt?
No, I did. I don't have a receipt. No, I didn't write a receipt.
Go ahead.
She said $50, but anywho. And then I never agreed to pay for her kids to watch my kids. Her kids stayed at my house. Yes, they did stay at my house.
And they were watching your kids?
They were watching my kids.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 6.
Well, I'm sorry, no one's asking you a question. Press the off button. Go ahead.
6, and at the time, 6 months. Or 7 months.
Okay, so instead of paying a
7 months.
babysitter, the arrangement was that her kids would be at your house, and then that would enable you to pay for the sofa.
Correct.
But you didn't.
Right,
You
but I
kept
didn't
the money
agree
for
to
the
pay
babysitter
her.
and spent it on your own bills. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. So you not only got the sofa that you didn't pay for, but you got free babysitting service for 2 weeks. How's that right?
Well, I didn't look at it as babysitting because I've done things for them also while they were there. Like, I fed them. I didn't ask her for anything, so I'm not saying that she had to bring food for them, and I took them places also when I took my children. So I didn't look at it as I was paying them. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't
The arrangement clearly
paying
was
them.
not that you were going to pay them.
Well,
but
that's
you
what
have
I was
made
told.
right, but the arrangement has become that for one reason and one reason only. You got them under a false pretense, which is if your kids stay with me and babysit my 6-year-old and 6-month-old or whatever you said, then I will have freed up money that will go to pay my debt. And then you freed up the money and you didn't pay the debt. How's that okay? Sounds awful when I say it, right? How long have you two known each other?
6 years.
And you guys were such good friends. You even lived together at some point?
I
What
lived- I
happened?
lived with her.
How many friends do you have like that? Do they
many
just
friends?
come and go in your lives like that?
Well, I have a best friend who I've been friends with for 15 years.
Yeah, what would you
Yes.
feel if she did this to you?
That wouldn't have. I mean, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right.
Right.
It
So do you
wouldn't be
feel
right.
like maybe you did her wrong?
No,
Why?
because we've done things for each other. So I don't feel like I've
Let
done
me
no
see the
wrong.
texts. If I bring you $50, can they stay? And Gerald, who's Gerald? Who is he to you?
He's my children's father.
Gerald
and
said
then-
he would give me 100 when he got paid Wednesday. Did you give her the 100?
No, because she said that she said
Then
she
I
didn't
will owe you
want it.
hold on.
So I didn't
Here,
get
we
it.
got some math here too. Then I will owe you $270, which means you were acknowledging that you owed $420. Then I will owe you $270 when I give you the 100 Wednesday. No, I'm not falling into that no mo. Literally, no mo, M-O. You always say you gonna do something and then it's all lie, blah, 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 so you drop them off. At one point you say you'll give back the furniture and she says, don't give me that blank back, it's got bed bugs. One money order paid in full is fine with me. And you tell her to stop with the crackhead blank. Where's the stuff where, according to you, she starts to say negative things about your children?
We both said negative things about each other.
I don't even see anything about the children.
Yeah, because she didn't. I don't know how her screenshots look.
Oh, she
but
probably
once
didn't.
after
Well,
all
why don't
that,
you show me on your phone?
Well,
I have a different phone.
No, I don't. No, it's not that I have a different phone. I don't have my phone. But it was said, and I do admit I did say some things about her. I didn't say anything about her kids, but I did say some things about her. I said that I hope she died. Yes, I did. And she said that she hoped my kids die. She's told me she hoped my kids die. But it's all in the text, but I don't have my phone, so.
So you can't prove
what
any
I'm
of
saying,
that?
I can't prove it, but I left my phone, so.
What is wrong with you people?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, if you had a long-term friend and they stiffed you to the tune of $630, would you end the friendship?
Yes, because you're losing trust too.
Fair enough. What do you say?
No, it would depend on what they needed the money for. If it was something really serious, I wouldn't end the friendship.
No. But they say they pay you back and they stiff you. That's the thing.
You take it up man to man. You don't let them get away with
You
it.
fight them.
You chase them. You chase them till you get the money. You make their life miserable.
Okay, make their life miserable. That's a good solution. Going inside the courtroom.
What is wrong with you, really? You owe the money, you know you owe the money, you don't pay it, and you're stunned that she's angry and irrational? I mean,
not.
yeah, nobody should say, if she said something horrible like that about your kids, it should, but how, and what legal world would that excuse your debt? And then you have her 15-year-old staying there for 2 weeks, supposedly because it's going to free up money that you're going to give her, which really, why? Why do you get free babysitting from her teenagers? So that you can pay your debts. That's bonus for you. And you still take that bonus money and you don't pay your debt. How are you anywhere near in the right in this? And then you say, well, now I don't have to because she said something negative about my children that I can't prove. Come on. I find that you owe $430 for the rest, I'm sorry, not $430, $426 for the sofa. And she's asking for $200 because of the deal she struck with you with the babysitting services for her twin daughters. And I think that's reasonable for a sum total judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of the $626.
Well, the plaintiff does prevail in this case. She gets just about what she was seeking. You know, you two lobbing all kinds of terrible accusations against each other. Did you say you hope she die?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
you
do.
You really mean that?
Yes, I do. And yes, I do.
I thought you're friends.
No, I'm not her friend, no. But the funny part about it is her kids just FaceTime my kids and asked to come over because they missed us. Yeah, but I still hope she dies. But she will never see my kids again.
Seriously? What do you think about her saying that?
Hey, that's between them girls.
That's between those girls, huh?
It's
My
his
God,
kids too, so
Yeah.
yeah,
terrible
it's his
friend you-
kids
Yeah,
too.
my kids.
Them his kids too. So if you say you hope my kids die, you hope his kids die too. So we hope she die. That's it. I'm
Wow.
done.
You are done. Wow, 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 wow. Miss Johnson, who's the plaintiff, golly, geez, you two were friends now. Listen to you.
Yeah, that's her. She's a liar, a major manipulator. I mean, those are lies. I never said I wished her kids did. She told me that she hope I die during surgery. And I said, your kids will probably die before I will. I never said anything about and none of that. That was just to
You
get
heard
back
what
at
she
her.
was just saying about you.
Well, I hope the
Obviously-
same for her. I feel the same way she feels.
You do?
I do. I feel the same way she feels.
My gosh, you don't like each other
Because
anymore.
I have been there for her. I have been there. She lived with me. I have took care of her kids, and it's been lies. I'll give you this. She'll sell you a dream, but all the time it's a lie. She knows she's not gonna do it, but she tricked you to babysit her kids for her.
All right, so it's all over, obviously,
It's
right?
all over.
Let's hope you don't get together, okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right. You live near each other?
Something like that. Yeah.
Pretty close?
Yeah.
Keep your distance.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you very much. What do you think, Harvey?
Okay, Doug, I'm going to make this short and sweet. No matter how awful somebody is to you, it does not excuse a valid debt. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.